We begin with continuing coverage out of Tazewell County. This is a story that WVVA has been following for close to a decade now, and it has reached its conclusion. The massive $2 billion renewable energy project proposed by Dominion Energy in 2017 has officially been called off. The project would have been located on the south side of East River Mountain, just west of Bluefield, Virginia. It was to be called a hydroelectric pump storage facility. It was projected to have created 2,000 jobs during the construction phase and then pull in millions in estimated tax revenue for Tazewell County yearly, including nearby counties, in a revenue sharing agreement. The project would have taken around a decade to complete, bringing a huge economic boost to our area. The public relations director with Dominion Energy tells us the development was stopped for a variety of reasons, including the cost impact to customers, the expiration of a federal energy regulatory commission permit, and availability of more affordable, higher capacity power generations in other areas. We spoke with Eastern District Supervisor Chuck Presley, who says although it's a loss for Tazewell County, the announcement did not come as a surprise.
Well, the response, we were all not as shocked. It's been since COVID when they stopped doing progress on the project, and we've been asking questions when I was on the town, and I know the county was, and to get the response is not something we were quite shocked about.
That proposed power station would have brought $320 million annually in economic benefits during construction, $37 million a year after completion, and $12 million a year in tax revenue for local governments. That would have meant more than $2.5 million a year for Tazewell County. For previous coverage, a whole timeline is on our website. Just head to WVVA.com.